This is another new Black World Order TV Productions. Chopper. What's up, homie? What you doing? My man Trey Ski, Black Power in this motherfucker. What you doing, King?
Peace, King.
All right. What's up, King? What's your name, King?
What's happening? Chitty bang bang.
All right. What's your attribute, King? Naru. All right, now. What we chopping up about today?
Building, man. Just came out, enjoyed the day, you know what I'm saying? Whatever floats.
Okay, I'm going straight in. What's up with fucking UMAR? Not Omar, but UMAR. In the SETI shit.
I mean, like, my thing is, like with UMAR, like, I tried not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I mean, because his info is his info, and that shit is right and exact. But him doing what he doing, it just... He playing himself right now, you know what I'm saying? Engaging in that foolishness that they fooling. I mean,
I thought he didn't cuss.
I don't say nobody don't curse. I heard pastors.
Well, I'm talking about not like he don't curse.
I mean, like he had a.
I know SETI curse. Everybody knows SETI curse. That's what he do.
I think it was staged. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because when the whole phone call.
Yeah, the fake phone
that
shit.
Whole thing just had me on some other. So I mean.
All right.
I mean, I really, but like, far as what I don't know that it was fake, but it just seemed a little staged.
We know it was a fake phone call.
Oh, I know that was. He tried to explain it away. He was like, when you get as many phone calls as I get, and you bang one time, you know what I'm saying, or some shit how he's so busy that as soon as you hang up the phone, another person calls.
Stop the bullshit.
Something like that. But I was like, yeah, try to explain it away, brother. Do your thing. But either way, I mean, I never really. I don't look at nobody as a leader, so I mean, he ain't really fall out of grace.
He surprised me.
He ain't fall out of grace for me. He just.
I mean, I
mean, the fact that he put it online for the world to see is why I'm gonna say anything. But I mean, I really. I have no disposition.
I still fuck with him because I cuss. But
I don't not fuck with him because of that situation. I think it was a crazy ass situation. It's like if you see two people. Like you see a crazy conscious person and you see him have a fight. You guys like, damn, I seen brother getting down like a savage. You know what I'm saying? Not like he's a savage, but he wilding out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think he had it in him, but it ain't like I'm saying fuck him. I mean, his info is his info. That's what I fuck with from anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it ain't like you like some of these cats who fucking whack and they got fucking crazy ass info.
Right.
So I mean, like maybe he's just not the type of dude that people will fuck with personally, but. Can you refute his information?
Yeah, but would you believe this? When I first did my first debate in Richmond about 3 years ago with the Israelites, right? I ain't gonna call her sister name, but I had a sister that was helping me, right? And she was a Dr. UMAR supporter, right? And so at my debate, I was using profanity, and she was telling me that, you know, it wasn't a good look. And it kind of, you know, I thought about that, you know, when he did the cursing thing. You say, I'm like, hold on. You was trying to tell me that he was such a better speaker than me because I used the profanity.
Let that go, man. That's what happened when you dick ride. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You try to put somebody, it's like I think back to the Meek Mill thing. He was bragging like Drake burned him.
Right.
He said he winning because he still got the baddest bitch.
Right.
You're bragging on your shit, now you don't got it. Are you now where you in position now? Because I mean, you didn't give a fuck about the fact that he roasted your ass lyrically. So you was winning, you beat him because you had the baddest chick, and then you lose that shit. That's how it go. You brag on your shit, and you don't know how long you can have it.
Okay, so now I also blame the people in the chat too.
That's the main people that did it because they fueled the fire and they made UMAR feel I'm quite sure they made him feel some type of way. SETI ain't make that nigga feel.
Right, because he was too disturbed.
He was too
That was too much energy for that little stuff.
Talk about a female. Come on, UMAR, who you thugging with?
Then he went in on the light skinned people.
Skelly on and shit. See now, I don't look at that as him going in on light skinned people. I look at him as going in on a light skinned person. And he gonna use everything that man got. It's like, I like the big girls, but you know what I'm saying, like, And me and my shorty got in a motherfucking argument. I'm like, yo, fat ass. Like,
Right,
she like, yo, black ass. But I bet she say she loved chocolate dudes.
Right. I got you. I got you.
Fat ass, like,
it wasn't a whole lot with that.
It wasn't that. It was just him going that steady. This is steady.
But the albino brother got kind of upset about that. The one that made that video.
That's on him. That's his fault for doing that. He shouldn't have did that. He should have knew that he wasn't talking about every light-skinned person. That's like this morning when I put the post up. It was like, what is a good reason to get a relaxer or a perm or whatever they call that shit.
Right.
They're like, I'm feeling offended because you're saying it's lazy. I'm saying a perm or relaxer is a quick fix. It's a quick fix.
Right.
You take that time and do your child hair. If you don't know how to do your child hair, that's your fault. That come with parenting. You got the, and it ain't no, I can't do. When you're a parent, what if it's, they have no other choice but to depend on you? They're just gonna not have.
Right.
That can't be. You got to do what you got to do to make that happen.
Your Facebook page be jumping because you be asking some good questions. And I want to talk about the joint that you was asking where somebody called you a coon about, because, I was kind of reluctant, but I finally spoke out on the shit too, and I spoke out it on your page.
I had to speak about it early in the game because I do that because
I don't think that's a good look. See, real warriors look for other warriors to fight. And I'm saying, if they had came to me, right? If they had came on live feed and it was a Navy SEAL juggernaut nigga in the house and they was fucking them up, I could respect that to a certain degree, son. But a retarded guy, that don't make you look like...
My thing is, I wouldn't have even respected them if it was a Navy SEAL nigga and they just went and scooped the Navy SEAL nigga.
Oh, I would have been happy.
I mean...
I'm just saying, but you all right? You understand where I'm coming from?
I feel you because you probably got some type of thing with them, but I'm not with the evil shit, period. I mean, the people who did evil, do them some evil. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
So, I mean, like, but that little cat, I don't know. I don't even like throwing hypotheticals in there. I'm going off of the exact situation because on a hypothetical, I could be saying that based on how I'm feeling at the moment. I might be feeling to where, back in the day.
All right, let me be specific. If they had Dan Page in the fucking house, I would have been happy.
I mean, I feel you.
You know Dan Page. Look him up on YouTube.
Nah, break it down for the people.
Right.
So that they can
Dan Page was one of the head Navy SEAL dudes that quit his job when Obama got elected. He's the same guy that was out in Ferguson that had on the sheriff uniform that pushed Don Lemon off the sidewalk. You remember that? That's Dan Page.
Well,
now, what I'm saying is, Dan Page made a video on YouTube 18 months before they started ramping up these shootings, and he actually called it verbatim. He said, I'm gonna kill y'all. He said, I got
This wasn't the guy that had the one who what's the guy name? What's the brother name? Cornell X. He went down there to Houston or something and confronted cats. It was a cat with a cowboy hat. He was mad.
Yeah, I know who that guy, but that guy's but he works with Dan Page. Now listen, that guy works with Dan Page.
But I mean, yeah, right? people like
that.
If you for the downfall of us in any shape, form, or fashion, then what you get is what you get because you starting shit with people who ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You don't like a motherfucker just because he black, and you want the downfall of blacks. So whatever happened to you need to happen to you. Just like with anybody, anybody if you shut off the evil. I mean,
if they had Zimmerman in the room.
He deserved that.
Right. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Like that, but
I can't respect that other shit because...
My whole thing with it is, even if people broke it down and said why, only reason that they got is because they let the white boys off. I'm not with the tit for tat.
That's what some people say, but if we listen to the people, they was mad at Trump and they promoted their album. When they promoted their album, son, I was like...
It's the whole everything that they did, man. They did, and then they got videos before that on the joint with the AKs and all that. You know what I'm saying? Making little threats, and I'm like, I mean, people who know me know that I'm about my people. I'm just not about foolishness. I don't care if it's my people, your people, whoever people. Ain't no foolishness. I mean, I'm not gonna condone none of that. I mean,
because I couldn't even respect the white boy that stuck the coat hanger up the little.
You know what I'm saying? I don't respect it. They say, well, what about him? He ain't getting no time. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. I care about my people, so I'm gonna speak on my people.
Right.
I'm about black accountability this year. You know what I'm saying? I've been about black accountability, but I want us to be about that. Because once we start accepting, or not accepting, but accepting accountability and respecting responsibility, accepting the responsibility, then we ain't gonna keep condoning too much foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're gonna fuck up, then living in America, when you fuck up, you go to jail. Period. Yes, in the past and now, there have been people who going in for no reason, but giving us a slap on the wrist because they gave them a slap on the wrist. What is that going to do for us? It's going to make us less responsible.
That's not my yacht.
It's not. It's not justice.
That's not justice and reciprocity.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't. And that's all it's about. Like, yeah. Like, do you think Dylan Roof got justice?
No. Because I think he would have had justice if they would have dropped him off in my house.
I mean, well, you know the definition of justice is a reward of penalty for one's ways, actions, and deeds.
Well, I don't think his one life. I don't think his one life.
So there was no justice in that?
I don't think it's going to bring them 9 people back.
Nothing is going to bring them 9 people back.
Right. So
justice don't bring them people back. Justice ain't going to bring them people back.
I couldn't answer that.
So
I can't say that.
So it's not just in your eyes. Well,
no, I'm saying I want them dead, but I'm just saying I want the motherfucker dead.
I feel you. Let's keep building.
I want him dead.
We digress.
Okay.
Continue to build.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know if some people see that as a fair trade-off. I don't know. 1 life and 9. I don't know.
I mean, it's not a fair trade-off, but I mean, he did an act. I mean, it's sad that he took 9 lives, but he did an act, and from the evidence and what we seen and what we know, he was a lone wolf. So,
I think people want us to believe he was a lone wolf.
I mean, but I can't. I mean, I don't want it to be. I don't want to be a lone wolf. I don't want it to be a cruel people. I don't want it to be none of that. I wish it was nothing, but I mean, I can only. That's what I do. I go off of what is being placed at me, because I mean, not only is my perception my reality, my physical world, that's my actual reality, so I got to deal with it as that, you know what I'm saying? I can't throw no add-ins. Yeah, it would be ill if such and such happened, but based on what happened, because of what happened,
do you think
he got what happens to people who does that type of
So that's Dylan Roof. Now let's go on the other side. Do you think Malachi York got justice?
Based on what I know from the trial, I mean, I seen the trial, and I mean, they keep saying he was drugged up or whatever, but I seen him, they try to say it was chopped up, and they said what he said yes or no to was a different question.
Right.
But
I think he pleaded guilty. A pardon is an admission of guilt also.
I mean, I seen flicks with the Pink Panther joint.
I seen the Pink Panther joint.
I seen, I mean, they talking about people got paid off. Motherfuckers who they saying got paid
But they
off.
broke.
Niggas can't even pay their fucking phone bills.
You seen the video, right?
Yeah, shorty can't pay her motherfucking.
But did you know about the all the trees being sold off the land before they raided it?
Where that went to?
Oh, where that money go? $100 and some thousand was paid for the trees to timber on the land.
His son just did a video going back there, I think.
Right.
Is the pyramid still up?
No, it's another scheme, man. To me, it's another scheme. The pardon scheme.
See, I don't know. See, that's my thing. Like, I try to like not let people think that I'm one of like the people that like, well, I think this because I don't like to think such and such. I mean, I feel certain ways, but I keep that reserved. You know what I'm saying? Unless I see fit to put that out there. But like, if you're gonna ask me about how I feel about something, my exact feelings.
Right.
Well, I mean, I ain't got enough.
Okay, here we go. If I step on your shoe and I say, pardon me, son, what that mean?
I mean that.
Did I do anything wrong?
I mean, you still did the wrong deed, but it's on me to accept your apology. I mean, because that's.
But I did say pardon me.
I mean, that might not be enough for me.
But I did ask you to pardon me because I'm admitting that I did something wrong.
I understand all that now, but it's on me to accept it. So it's
they didn't accept it.
Well, there we go. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like, damn, I should have been more careful.
Some things can't be pardoned.
Facts. You'd be like, I should have been more careful with my actions. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And that's like with the parent, and they're like, well, you can't be everywhere every time. Like, you should have thought about that before you had a baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what if you not then that baby died? Is you gonna say that then?
Right.
No.
Right.
So I'm like, it's just about 100% accountability.
All I'm saying is I can deal with a guilty plea is an admission of guilt. An ask for a pardon is also an admission of what?
You seen the brother, where the brother from? He might be from Jersey, or he might be from Philly. Nigga got locked up when he was like 15. He like 90 now. They ready to give him a parole. He was like, I don't want that.
But he did not have.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want.
That's a 15-year-old child.
I want you to say I didn't do this.
All right, that's a 15-year-old child. Did the 15-year-old child plead guilty? That's
No,
what
no. This is what I'm saying. Like they said he was guilty. He been in jail since.
And he's still saying I'm innocent.
Yes.
So why wouldn't? Okay, I got you.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, if it was like that, I would ride to the die. Like I didn't do this shit. I mean, hey, I know I didn't do it. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. If I felt like people coerce somebody, I'm gonna speak them like y'all feel like y'all coerced them. Because I mean, I know I didn't do this to these people.
Okay, so I'm like this. Let's say that he was drugged and beat up and tortured to plead guilty. We know he didn't say that they tortured him, beating him up to ask for a pardon. That's not in the narrative. So would it be justice to free somebody who is admitting that they did something like that wrong, and then get 10,000 people to sign a signature to add more validity to the pardon?
Do you have any say-so over that? If somebody wants you free,
Well, according to certain nations' laws, you cannot commit certain crimes and get a pardon at all.
Is this one of them?
Yes, it is. So why are they asking for it? And so why are they collecting also lawyer money for it?
I mean, he not asking for it. They asking for it.
No, York is asking for it, and they're asking for it with him.
Why is he asking for that?
Well, if I step on your shoe again, or if I'm talking to you and spit fly out my mouth.
Now I understand you. He's begging for a pardon.
And a pardon is an admission of guilt.
I didn't mean to do it, even though
Well, how do you don't mean to fuck kids?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's more deep than that.
Now,
Shorty said he was messing with my dukes. You know what I'm saying? He seen me and was like, oh, you.
I should have waited.
She was like, he said,
I should have waited.
He said, damn, in front of her mother, damn, I
should have waited.
Because she was like, I'm 15. No, then she said, I'm 15.
He fucked your mother.
That nigga said, he actually said, 15, well damn, when you're gonna be 16?
18.
No, I thought he said 18.
He said, I
swear I thought he said when you're gonna be 16.
On the joint, on the show that
Garfield had.
Yeah.
I swear I thought she said so when you gonna
But
be 16.
But he wind up getting her when she turned 18.
But he fucked the little boy that was 7 on his birthday. I seen he had his whatever the boy name was on his 7th birthday. Then I'm reading the story. And it he said it happened on my birthday. So I went back to the picture and was like, that shit happened that day. It's like for some reason I could kind of feel it. Y'all like, God damn, that's fucking bananas. Like, I kind of
over here at New Black World Order, we don't give no child molesters no passes. We just don't do
like,
it.
That shit is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna even front. I'm just coming into the motherfucker.
And maybe I'm committed to that.
Doing this shit in the last, not even
the
last.
I ain't know that.
And maybe I'm committed to that.
I was back home in '99. I don't know if shit was circulating then. Probably the end of shit where they were saying, yeah, you know, you fuck your wife type shit, but it won't no fucking.
Oh yeah, that was in the 5%. They say Father Allah would take your girl too. And look what you brought along, right?
I know them niggas say they duffing you if you ain't come up with that buck every day.
Oh yeah, the quota.
Every day.
What's up, Mo? Islam, Mo. What you doing? Getting in?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, like,
we talking about the dude. I
gotta do a little more due diligence, because I mean, it's a lot of shit coming up with Dr.
Now,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
why is Bam Bada, you know Bam Bada still a Nuwapian?
He not Zulu Nation.
Wait, he's Zulu, they kicked him out?
They removed him as the head. I don't know if they kicked him out.
Now, watch this, King. I remember when they locked up Malachi York.
That was trumped up shit.
You remember when they okay. Well, you can get in on. Come on, let's get it in.
In my perspective.
Okay, that's fine. But here we go. One of the first people to hold a press conference on Tamaray from Malachi York was Bam Bada, right? Why is Bam Bada defending Malachi York? And how does that make him look?
It makes him seem like he's just like him.
So, what is Bam? Is he a pedophile?
I mean, you sleeping with boys.
No, he said the Bible said. He said that
something about the Bible said something.
Bam did.
What did he say?
Bam said a boy is a man at 13. So he wasn't sleeping with a boy, he was sleeping with a man. So therefore, he's not a child molester. He's gay.
He's not a boy in the physical.
He said he's gay.
Nah, he's like his man. He's a
Who like
homosexual.
What's that?
He's a homosexual.
Oh, he in the boy.
I mean,
he in the boy.
He not grown in the physical.
What did Dr. York say that shit was? He said a homosexual was a
Well, here we go. Here we go. You know the boy teaching, right?
What's that?
Oh, are you your body?
Are you?
Are you your body?
Hell,
So if you're not your body,
hold on. In what context? Because I mean,
hold on. This how they trick. This how they trick you out your asshole. Listen, I'm show you how they trick you out your asshole. You got to come into the void, right? In the void, there's no male, there's no female. There's no old, there's no young. We're all just beings.
Who said that?
You are. So now, if you're not your body, and he's not his body, and y'all just beings, then y'all hormone attraction.
It's a way to just try to justify.
If anything, I would say you live inside your body. If anything.
Yeah, but if you're not your body, then are you male?
I'm gonna say you are your body.
Is it connected?
No, it's only one thing. What else is there?
Well, they say you're not your body. Now I'm gonna ask you, are you your thoughts?
As far as I know, I'm my body. I've never experienced, I've never existed.
Okay,
that far
so
as I know,
are you your shoes?
No, I own my shoes. That's
so you own your body?
No, that is something that I came, as far as I know.
No, York said you own your body.
I don't care what he said. I never knew that. I never knew a time when I didn't have this body. So that's all that I know.
Oh no, hold on.
I didn't know. I don't know over time. I don't know over time that I did not have this body.
Wait a minute.
It might not have looked like this, but it was the same one.
No.
Your body is your possession because your spirit or your energy is in possession of that frame.
Okay, so now watch this. If you're not your body, then are you male? Because is it your body that makes you male?
As far as in the physical, yes.
It's your penis, yes. That's on your body.
So if I make you give up your body and you just no longer human now, you're a being.
But he took parts of the physical body. He didn't have no being sex. He had regular ass. Well, he had nasty ass boy.
That's Leviathan, he said.
Man, listen to me. I'm not worried about what he said. I'm talking about what he did, son. His way to explain it and whitewash it is what I'm done with. I'm past that. I mean, I never was under his grasp anyway.
Me
but
neither.
Anybody. I'm talking about like how when I follow doctrines and shit, I'm away from that. You can't explain to me nothing. Don't explain to me something that I gotta believe, man. Show me in some kind of way something tangible, some type of
physical.
But then he'll say you reasoning right now, son.
What other is
you reasoning right now?
I'm not reasoning nothing. How?
You not your body, son.
I am my body.
You got to
show me that
up.
I'm not. Show me that I'm not. Show me that I'm not. Show me that I never was.
That's not my doctrine. I'm just saying.
Or show me that I never will be. Like once I die, I'm gone. My body is in the ground.
So now, if you could give a person to give up their male identity,
this is not
right?
Identity.
Now,
this is not a Bruce Jenner situation. That's the only way that I see that that's possible.
No, he won't. Look, he's trying to get you to give up the whole human part. You're a being.
I can't rock with that.
Now, so if two beings are sexually attracted to each other and they don't see themselves as males, then the shit is popping off.
Dog, it don't make sense to me. I can't even subscribe to that. I can't even answer your question properly right now. I don't subscribe.
That's as far as that's not accepting the physical reality.
I don't subscribe.
But it's all one and the same.
Right.
If you're just gonna say you're a being, that means you're not gonna accept the physical reality that's around you.
That's all that I accept.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all I know.
But if I'm a person that's trying to get you to accept sex,
yeah, that would be a good tool to put.
So now, and if you wanted to have sex with children, then if they are no longer human beings, they're not children, they're just beings. So you're not having sex with a child, you're having sex with a being.
If you're using your anatomy, you are having sex. I don't give a damn.
Basically linguistics.
I don't give a damn.
No.
If you're using your anatomy and
you going by Earth laws, man. He going by laws
I don't care. He from the planet Risk or whatever that shit is.
Is that an actual cracker box?
I don't know, man. I thought it was I don't know what it is. I don't even want to look that shit up, man. That's my other shit, yo.
So
I'm saying though, they had a lot of them weird cultures back in the day because they were under. It was a different time back then.
Well, in the Hindu,
in the Hindu culture.
So is that why he went over there with the Namaste stuff?
I mean,
Krakatoa was the son based on them before they did proper research. You know what I'm saying? And all of that shit, like what is that Bible shit? Sodom and Gomorrah.
Right.
When they went out there and they tested it, they seen that something like that happen, but it won't no fire and brimstone. I mean, like
it was soft.
I mean, yeah, it's all from the.
It was burning balls
of
and motherfucking joints with the catapult. That's exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, is it a volcano out
cutting
there?
the catapult.
Is it a volcano?
Curling balls of fire.
I don't know. But
so how did sulfur rain down? I mean, because they definitely went out there and they said that they found proof that type of thing went down.
see, I make videos like this for the same reason why, you know, Polite made those videos with GMS. Because you might have one of these brothers in your house, sister.
Oh, yeah.
You might have one of these creeps around your children, sister.
Definitely.
And all I'm saying is, watch them niggas.
Watch them, man. That's the worst thing.
That's all I'm saying. Now, you know me.
And the real story about Sodom and Gomorrah, the real story is
Well, he wrote a book called Sodom Misinterpreted.
they was raping passers-by.
He didn't.
Stop playing, man.
Man, see,
Wait a minute, you don't know about the book?
Why did they get bombed? Why did I say bomb? I don't believe in none of that shit
Well,
coming out the sky.
he said,
I believe in the
York is saying that most of you guys misinterpreted what happened in Sodom.
I'm a rock with that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do my due diligence when I
So
go.
they won't kill because they was homosexual.
Nah, they wasn't killed. They was homosexual. They were killed because they were raping the passers-by. Remember Lot and his wife? He came. He was like, man, we want them.
They didn't want the women.
They didn't want the women.
Who they wanted?
Lot was like, man, y'all can have one of my. Y'all want to marry one of my daughters?
And that's fucked up. That Lot would even offer his daughter.
But he was under the conception that he's dealing with motherfuckers who thought like him.
He offered his daughter.
So that's the way Lot thought.
Motherfucking.
That's the way Lot thought.
Lot would fuck his own daughter.
He let his wife. Yeah, he fucked him.
Yeah.
He fucked him afterwards. I mean,
He did.
his wife got motherfucking Paris.
And what was the child name? Lo Ami, where the Moabites come from.
Ain't that supposed to be
The Moors.
I think I seen the Moors talking about that. They was like, that's what
Moab.
The Moabs.
Yeah, let's talk about how the Moors traded on the American Aboriginals, and I rock with it, but they traded on them. How did Columbus get his way over here? Who was the captain, the El Capitan of the ship when Columbus and them? It wasn't Columbus.
Who was navigating the ship?
What was Columbus looking for?
What was he looking for?
Good ass fool, and you know who make good ass food.
I think
Not
Columbus.
until they took down Spain.
Columbus was looking for the same thing Malachi to York was looking for.
Yeah.
They called it the land of
Anu.
honey. They weren't even allowed to come over there.
Put an S on the end of Anu. What'd he say?
Come on, brother, man.
They didn't even know how to get over here. So when they do talk about them brothers that was on some trade and shit, yeah, they was.
Well, yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah, they was. They didn't know how to get over here. How did they get over here?
They ain't know how to get over here.
Nah, Columbus and them ain't know how to get over
The
here.
Vikings was over here.
Hold on now.
That's true.
Dr. Clark.
That's true. But who were the Vikings? The Berbers.
The Vikings was who?
The Berbers.
But the Vikings ain't
Still part of that.
You tell me. You
Still
trying
part
to
of that.
The Vikings didn't
The
come the way
Vikings were
Columbus came.
Berbers.
Berbers.
The Vikings were Berbers.
Berbers.
The Vikings were Berbers. Would you come back for New Black World Order and do a PowerPoint presentation or something on that history?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. Because I really
You gotta
want to know
remember
the
when they was
answer to
warring during the Crusades.
I know they had the horns.
The Vikings was warring against
this. Europe. They were selling white slaves.
They were selling white
But
slaves.
What did
does
they
that mean
want
that
over here? Why didn't they leave nothing?
who the Vikings?
Yeah.
Oh, they found some shit for them up in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
They really wasn't coming
They
far
found
south.
Phoenician influence too up there.
New York, Canada, well, modern day Canada.
What I was saying was he ain't come the way that they came. He came to through that country.
Right. Now I just throw that in there because it was the context in which that came. Like Europeans didn't know how to get here, and so you're saying that the Vikings are not Europeans. They are Berbers.
Not original.
Are they dark-skinned, melanated Berbers?
They were melanated.
Was there any was there any admixture in the Vikings?
Was Leif Erikson and them melanated Berbers?
Yeah.
Leif Erikson.
I got it.
That's a good
I
one.
want to be there. I definitely want to be there.
When he come back.
Facts. I mean, when I go home today, I'm doing my due
I want to
diligence.
get that
That's what I do.
experience in. I want to see that.
That's what I do.
Columbus ain't even own his ships. He ain't own them ships.
I thought it was Shorty
So
shit.
Leif Erikson. Okay.
And it was a black dude that piloted one of them.
Okay.
I forget his name.
I'm
I was
pretty
just
sure
looking at
Columbus
him
was
on
on
there.
a
Not
Lost
Esteban
Voyage.
Nico.
I ain't gonna quote it. I'm
Not
gonna
Esteban. It was
Yeah.
Was on a what?
Lost Voyage.
Okay.
Hold on. Matter of fact, the dude name was. Let me see. Esteban. He came with. Montezuma, I think, or Esteban came with. He came from Mexico. It was some black dude. I was just watching the joint, and it was like he had a black dude on the ship.
Yeah, they had the pop, man. Okay. They ain't know how to get over here. They ain't start coming over here till after the war. With Morocco.
Okay.
They ain't start coming over here then.
The Moors?
Nah, not the Moors. Moors been coming over here. Europeans ain't start coming over here.
Oh. Why did they come over here?
Why did who come over here? The Moors?
The Europeans? I mean, the land of the milk and honey. How did they know it was the land of the milk and honey?
Well, they say that.
Well, hold on.
They say the Templars found evidence of it in Solomon's Temple.
I thought it was this situation. I thought Columbus was trying to go to India and he lost his motherfucking way.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's what we heard in school.
That's what I heard.
I heard that in school too. They was trying to
but in Templar legends, they say they found something in Solomon's Temple.
Dr. Clark said the same thing.
About the Templar.
No, Dr. Clark said that he was trying to go to India.
I ain't figured that out.
Well.
Okay.
No, maybe one more Dr. Clark. Van Sertima said that.
He was trying to find India.
Van Sertima was like, he got lost, he got shipwrecked in the Caribbean. The Arawak helped him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He still snatched they shit up. And when they bounced, he took him to Isabella, or whoever he took him to. Was it King Ferdinand? He took him to, and they gave him back.
And the Moors was with him.
They gave him back. Like, I mean, after they did what they did, like they was dressed so nice.
Why is the Moors always with people that rob us?
Cause I mean, it's
power, man.
It's the same answer that you get when you tell one person something and mad people know. Because they that person right there. That's exactly what's the reason.
They say we the originators of everything, right? Wouldn't we be the originators of evil too?
As a culture?
Nah, I ain't saying as a culture. Yeah, certain people.
But we're gonna be evil enough to cause. I feel like in order for us to cause our downfall, we got to be evil to where it's a culture. Like one little influence shouldn't be able to make people be like, yeah, I can see that's how it's gonna happen with them. But I know it had to be more than just.
It had to be some type of
corruption. It could have been save myself type shit.
It had to be some type of corruption going on among us for the outsiders just to take us.
Definitely in it. They didn't have the strength.
I mean, like, even though they try to say Africans are so welcoming, I don't got them just accepting, especially accepting a white man.
Well, not all of them, because there was evidence of a race war in Africa around between 11 and 13,000 years ago.
Man, it's just a whole lot of shit. It's a whole lot of shit that got to get rectified. I mean, well, ain't no getting rectified. I mean, we got to deal with it the way that it is.
Maybe that's what Noble Drew Ali was telling the Moors, and the reason why they needed redemption.
Then I seen something that said that brother was a Hebrew Israelite.
Oh, the twins. Well, you remember that song they used to sing in the temple? Who's those sisters dressed in white? It must be a what? An Israelite. See, because I came up in Moor science.
I mean, that's what they kept saying. Why would he call this shit this? And why would he call it that? Why would he call it this? Why would he call it that?
He came out of the Canaan temple.
I mean, for real, the book, the Circle 7, I mean, they showed him that shit is the fucking Aquarian gospel.
But we do know he was a Mason. Rosicrucian. Say it for him. Definitely. Because I tried to tell his king on.
And it was like the whole thing with wearing the turban. It was like all the pastors was doing that back then so that they wouldn't experience racism or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had a dude and it was like the reverend of this Queen's church came wearing a turban. You know what I'm saying? They explained this shit and it was like they did that so that they wouldn't experience racism and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they looked at them as dignitaries or whatever. Somebody from another.
What's happening? You need something?
Maybe swag.
Okay.
I'm trying to get down. I'm trying to be there with that.
Yeah,
that got my brain hot right now. I'm ready.
See, that's what I want for 2017, right? I want to try to get away from a lot of the debates or unnecessary debates.
Well, not even the debates. I mean, if it's a debate,
let's have some type of
some structure. It got to be some type of useful information.
Within that debate.
Brotherhood. That's why I don't want nobody to debate that's not brothers. Because if you're not brothers,
it'll turn into a beef.
Then that words will come into some animosity.
Right.
That's like how me and my man's about to do a podcast. I'm like, we talk like, nigga, fuck that shit. Especially if we talk about hip hop, like, nigga, yo, best rapper whack is the bitch woo. And they hear us talking, and we allow call-ins, and they think they can talk to us too. I'm like, nah, we gonna establish that from the gate. This is my family. We can feel like that.
Right.
I mean, it probably will be best that we don't, but we comfortable with it. cool with it.
But I want to do a lot of PowerPoint things this year, right? I want some of y'all to choose some subjects.
I'm with it.
You know, stretch out, go in on it. You know what I'm saying? Because we the movers and shakers in Richmond.
That's like I want to do something.
I was looking at this joint the other day. They was talking about the slave trade, and that's why I brought up the whole issue with the Moors and how they betrayed the brothers and sisters that was already over here.
So do you think that them niggas started to say that shit ain't really go down because they know once we realize what happened?
The Moors said it won't really no big slave trade like y'all think.
You know why? Because
a lot of it was inside.
Okay,
what you mean it's not as big as we thought it was?
All right, me and you running the spot ride of people, right? I put the money in the bag. We split up, go two different ways. I said, man, it won't put 7 G's in that box. But it really was 20,000.
Because they have something.
So I never said, hold on, man. And then we start starting that shit. He said, all I got was 2 G's off the last stream. No. See, because if you don't count all the numbers, you don't know.
And that's why I say when you count all the numbers and you look for that paper trail, you'll see where it's going to lead to. It's going to lead back to the money.
The bucket?
It's going to lead back to the bucket.
You want to find out some bullshit, follow the money. I don't care how far back it goes.
So,
and that's going to lead back to the feds. I'm telling you that now. I believe all that shit leads back to the feds.
Follow the money.
The Moors got to be redeemed, though.
Another reason why I don't believe in the slave trade, because I understand that cracker deal with efficiency. To a certain point, he's not going to spend a whole bunch of money on a trip that's very risky. Atlantic has so many fucking storms, it's retarded. Just trying to sail across that motherfucker, it's crazy. They call it Pacific for a reason. It's peaceful. The water's not as turbulent as the Atlantic.
Exactly.
Now, a 3-month trip, you mean you tell me you brought all these slaves over here, what they say, 300,000? I mean, it changed all the time. Then, on a trip that's going to take at least 200 ships, and you can only make this trip 3 to 4 times a year, because it's only 12 months in a year. It take 3 months to sail across that bitch. Even the U.S. Navy to this day, even with all the technology they have, still don't like to fuck with the Atlantic. And you mean to tell me with these wooden ships, with 300 people, in a closed area, going to survive pissing and shitting on each other? No.
You know one of the
You're going to lose half. You're going to lose half. Now, I used to trap. I sold drugs. Bro, you're not going to take no motherfucking deal like that. You're not going to take some work where you're going to cook it up and you're only going to get, you ain't even going to get back a fraction.
So what are you suggesting? That the numbers were big, but the population was here, not brought over here. So how many people were enslaved here?
So how we get here?
Man.
Say that question again.
How we get here? I mean, like, my thing is this. If we were always here, if we was already here, how is it that more than half the population, well, I know at least all of the black people got sub-Saharan DNA?
Who own these DNA companies? I'm gonna leave it there. Just look it up. Who owns them?
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I mean, the DNA thing is science. So, I mean, like,
you can pull up on Google right now articles when they rename
that science. Your damn self.
My brother was talking about the terms, words. You can look up articles on Google right now where they renamed them. Like most of the Indians started calling them Negro.
I mean, I understand that as well. But, like,
why would they do that? My